So I looked at it, and there was this old school private sex shop that was in Surrey Street, and it was licensed because obviously they'd introduced this licensing policy. So I looked at the licensing policy, and in Brighton Council at that time, their licensing policy said that no new license would be issued within a 2-mile radius of an existing license.
Okay.
But there was this one in Brighton Station. It said a similar type of establishment. So I looked at it, and I got the map, and I saw where the private shop was by Brighton Station, and I drew this 2-mile radius. Well, I was just outside of Brighton. It was just like, there's no way a shop would work there.
Yeah.
But it said in the licensing policy, it said a similar type of establishment. So I thought, well, we're going to be a different type of establishment. We're not similar to this old school, nasty, tacky sex shop.
Yeah.
And I sort of presented this to the licensing committee at Brighton Council, and I said, look, it's
your place is quite classy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a stylish boutique. It was female staffed. And I said, I need to prove to Brighton Council that we are not a similar type of establishment to this one that's already there. And I said, look, we are different. We are not the same as this. Now, obviously, from a business perspective, I wanted to be really close to that existing shop.
Yeah.
Because I knew that there was a footfall of people going to that shop. And I wanted to ride on the back of that.
Yeah.
And thankfully, the licensing committee, in fact, they had a split decision of whether they were going to issue me with a license, and the chair of the committee went in our favour.